All right, guys. So earlier this year, we got, in my opinion, one of the greatest RPGs sequel to one of the greatest RPGs, but the sequel, in my opinion, was just so good. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And we had such a great time playing through this. You know, I absolutely loved the game. And we obviously beat it. We stepped back. There was a few DLC releases that came out, you know, since release. And they ended up releasing, I think, what now they said is the final DLC, story DLC for this game, which is kind of sad because I feel like, you know, this is a game they could have kept building and building and building on. But I don't know. But we're going to be jumping in today, checking out the new DLC that was just released. I think it takes place in like a monastery or something like that. And we're going to see how this goes, guys. We're going to see how this goes. I'm excited, though. It's been a while, so I am like really rusty. I did fire up the game before stream. I like sparred with Dry Devil over here. just to get used to the controls again. Because as you guys know, combat in KCD is it's pretty intense. So yeah, let me so I know the marker we have to go to. I think it's like a purple marker. This is the mission set. And then there's also the other mission here, which is the Legacy of the Forge. And I believe there's one more. It might be on the other map. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're gonna be firing this up. I think we'll just go right for the new quest line. Now this dude looks like he's moving. Now, one of the DLCs didn't get great reviews, and I believe it wasn't the first one, but it was the second one that came out. When I was looking through it, it seems like people didn't really enjoy that one that much. But I'm a little butthurt because I'm like, man, they should have. You see an ambush, a defenseless person is cowering, as armed men approach with weapons drawn. They're shouting and laughing, and they haven't noticed you yet. Let's get involved. We need to warm up anyways. All right, let's see. Where are they? So, as you guys know, I have what we'd like to call Assassin Henry. My Henry is he's an assassin. We spent a lot of time, guys, building our character into the monster that he is. We got piercing arrows here, though. We can go through his armor.
Stop, or I'll wrap my blade into your gut. I want everything you...
Damn, he's murdered that dude.
You're a dead man!
Easy. How you want to do this, bro? I know you're poisoned, dude.
You want to try me?
There it is. Got our piercing arrow back. If you guys didn't know, once you get into this game and you unlock poison, it's so good. For Assassin Henry, it was a game changer. But we weren't able to save the villager here, unfortunately. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm a little rusty, though, guys. But yeah, obviously I played an assassin character, guys. It's what I do, man. And in KCD 2, I like I said, we haven't given the first game the proper... like a proper playthrough. We did play through it, but I kind of like half-assed it. And in this game, though, you can really play stealth. Like, stealth is super viable in KCD 2. All right, so I believe the...
Greetings.
How do I call my horse?
Are you listening here?
There we go. But I want, yeah, Rachel, thank you for the 36 months. Heck yeah, I got my granny punch. There it is. But I want to say happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters in arms. We're doing good. We're doing good today, yeah. We got a buttload of snow, like 4 or 5 inches of snow. So the kids are outside playing in that earlier. All right, so I believe this is the... Oh,
It's
Peter.
raining cats and dogs.
Peter.
Henry, how you doing?
I'm doing
You know
all
how
right.
it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
Let's see what he's...
I'd be happy to offer my services.
Yeah, we do need to wash up, man.
What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albich of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
I have no idea. Wait, we are supposed to know him? I think I know
I
that.
believe we met somewhere. He's that famous healer, right?
Physician would be the more accurate term. But even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Aren't these just rumors?
This is about our king's health. Even if they are just rumors, to me, it's cause for concern. I can't just wave it off.
I get it.
When Master Albich heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedlec. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albich wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Definitely sounds dangerous.
Nah, I don't like it. If the abbot is allied with Sigismund, he might want to detain Albich, or blackmail him.
I feel the same, but Albich won't be talked out of it. He sees helping the king as his highest duty.
So what do you need me to do, bro?
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albich. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
Why is my Henry so bloody? It's not my blood. It's the blood of my enemies. Like I said, my Henry is an actual assassin character. Like, I fully maxed out the stealth tree. I have fully maxed out stealth gear. I've snuck around in full cleared camps in the base story. Like, full cleared camps, slitting throats and stabbing hearts in the middle of the night. Yeah, our Henry he's a real deal killer, man.
What's that got to do with you?
Albich and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
So, if I've got this straight, You want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlets monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albich, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
All right, I'll go with Albich. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
It was quite an experience.
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albich's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Okay. Let me see. I think I have a full. So this is my stealth armor set. As you guys can see, we are a straight up rogue. I do have outfit change. This is like my charisma set, and here's my full blown actual armor set. Yeah, we got a good kit, guys. We got a good kit. We'll be doing the Forge DLC also. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, this new DLC just dropped today, and I do have access to the Forge DLC too.
Quick!
Let me see. Where is this mission at? Jinx, what's up, brother man?
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
So does the Forge DLC give you access to some like new cool weapons? So right now I'm rocking like the sword I have is the sword of Sir Valentine, max level, 141 attack. It's super good.
We deserve that.
That's not what we're looking for. Probably upstairs. Either upstairs or downstairs.
What's gotten into you?
Albich's in here somewhere. The
Trust
fuck
the
is it?
Lord. Go and sleep it off, and you can hand over your winnings to me.
All right. But then we're going straight up.
Sure we are.
I'll throw you a celebration.
Grüß Gott.
You wait. You'll be eating nothing but flatbread all week.
Oswald, the apothecary.
Ugh.
He might be in. So I'm thinking he's in the basement. Definitely not in the basement. And that goes into the underground tunnels. Not exactly sure where the fuck he is. It says that he was in this building.
Guten Abend. Was brauchst du, mein Freund?
I'm looking for Albach.
I'm looking for Master Albich. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment.
Okay, that makes sense.
What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albich is treating a common maid.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk, same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
There we go. I was like, yo, it says he's here. He's definitely not. I want to see if they have a wash barrel around here so we can clean up. Here we go. There we go.
This horse wasn't sheep. That's for sure.
So
Where are
one,
you, old
2.
man? There goes another bloody day.
This should be the house Albich went to. What's
Albich!
going on at the door?
Albich, come out! I'm not waiting here till doomsday.
Yo, what's up, dude? You got a problem?
Get lost. Can't you see I haven't got time for this?
Well, you know I'd be
I'm
ass,
not
right?
talking to you.
Clear off! What are you doing here?
Come on, out with you. You don't want to piss me off. Trust me on that.
Told you already.
Hale.
You're not coming in.
We're gonna have to make our way around the building.
Albich, come out. I'm not waiting here till doomsday. Come on, out with you.
See if we can get in through the other side.
Nobody will be forced to share his food, of course.
That dude over there is a fucking genius. He could have just walked around like I did.
Come on, out with you. You don't want to piss me off.
You didn't even barricade the back.
What are we going to do?
What's going on here?
Please, leave us alone. We've done nothing to you.
Easy now. Don't be afraid. I'm only carrying a letter from Master Albich.
So, you're not one of those brutes out there?
No. I've no idea who they are. What happened?
Oh, Marnia's not well. I went to fetch Master Albich to come and see her. But right after him came that puffed-up oaf. He insisted Albich had to tend to him first, not our maid. He wanted to send his big brute in after him, but we blocked the door. Hopefully, they'll leave soon. So, what's this letter you're carrying?
It's from Lord Pisek. Where can I find Albich? I promise not to take up his time.
Very well. Go on up to the room.
You don't want to piss me off.
I told you already.
Trust me on
You're
that.
not coming in.
What are we going to do?
That dude out there's a fucking genius, bro. Homie could have just came in through the back like we did. Yeah, so if you guys aren't familiar with what Kingdom Come to Deliverance 2 is, it's a RPG that takes place. It's not like Skyrim in the sense of, you know, like it's not a fantasy RPG. This is a very true to life medieval RPG. The combat's very grounded and realistic. It's brutal. It's hard. Yeah, that's the way like stealth works. Even everything is based off of realism. There's no like having a guy sitting right there and you're just standing right here and he can't see you. Like he'll see you, you know.
Perhaps it would help to. Or maybe. No.
Damn, Albich, you alright, bro?
Master Albich? Shh! I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now. Take a deep breath. All right. Your breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
A nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Thanks for waiting. I don't like being disturbed when treating patients. So, what can I do for you? Are you feeling unwell?
Hoss,
Me?
thank you for the super
No.
chat, dude.
Lord Pisek sent me to see you.
Ah, I think I know what this is about.
Happy Veterans Day, Brian. Thank you and your service and all the veterans. We appreciate you, brother, man. Haas, I hope you're having a good day today, dude. All right, so we got to give him this letter.
Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you, sir.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedlitz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
They say you want to see the king, dude.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albich!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Piss fart is crazy, dude.
They don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good. I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
I mean, are they really gonna do this, dude? So we could call him out, so we could ask him,
Listen here, you swine. I'm the Master's personal guard, and I won't stand by while someone talks to him like that. You had your chance to walk away. When I'm done with you, that's when you'll really need a healer.
Henry, wait. Violence is not the answer.
Stay out of this. Your personal guard here needs a lesson in manners.
Get ready for a beating, you shit.
Stop this bloodshed.
Bro, you know I'm the boxing Hall of Fame champion, right?
Ah!
Henry, watch out.
God damn.
You don't get to defy me.
Stop this
You don't
bloodshed.
get to defy me.
Wait, oh, both of them are...
Show
Wipe
what
that
you're made
smirk
of.
off your face. I'll wipe that smirk off your face.
Out of here, quick, fellas!
Stop this bloodshed.
Go fuck yourself!
That's not the answer. Stop this bloodshed.
I'll wipe that smirk off your face.
Violence is not the answer.
Useless!
That's enough. Stop it.
Jesus! I'm hit! Oh,
Stop this bloodshed.
too slow! I'll wipe that smirk off
Henry,
your
watch
face.
out. Violence is not the answer.
Watch and learn! We'll smash the pair of you!
Henry, watch out.
You won't insult my master, you
That's
bastard!
enough.
Stop!
Violence is not the answer.
Oh, beat you won't insult my master, you
Stop this
bastard!
bloodshed.
Oh,
Henry, come here.
Bro, I didn't want
Let's
to...
talk.
I didn't... Hold on. Hold on a sec, guys. Oh, they got it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it to him. This dude's about to be all pissed and shit because I had to beat ass. My thing is I gotta figure out how to play again, dude. I mean, we still handled ourselves pretty decent.
So, do you believe now you need a personal guard?
Well, maybe someone like that wouldn't be a bad idea. I hate the sight of blood, but better someone else's than mine.
So when are we heading for Sedlets?
As soon as we can. Something tells me it'd be wise to leave town for a few days. Then I just grab my things and we can go.
All right. Sorry, Chad. I was smelling smoke, so I had to go check and see what it was. So it says, I'm approaching a crucial point. You will enter the monastery with Albich. Your access to the rest of the world will be restricted until you complete the third DLC. You won't be able to continue with your tasks outside of the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. All right, hold on. Let me see if I have anything
Probably
stolen
need to
on
sort
me.
out a few more things. I'll come by shortly.
All right, I just want to make sure we don't have anything stolen on us. All right, we're good.
Wake up! There you go.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right, then.
I wonder if Assassin
I think
Henry
we can go.
will have work to do there,
I've got
guys.
everything I need. And you?
Guys, you think it's going to be a good mission set for Assassin Henry?
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
This game is significantly easier to play than the first game. The first game was a pain in the ass. The way the levels were, the skills, like it was very, very hard. This one is very, very easy to play in comparison. Took my weapons, bro? Really, Hall? He didn't get a fucking job, Jay. He's trolling. Got a job hanging mirrors. Fucking good eye.
My monastery.
Father Abbot.
Albich, my friend. Christ be praised.
It's a job I can really see
Master
myself
Albert,
doing.
welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albich. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Damn. I'm talking about the fucking plague, chat.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
What are we going to do, Albich?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albich, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Yeah. Nice out today. Hope it lasts.
I don't have all day. Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Definitely.
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from Senates. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts.
Excuse me.
And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
This place is wild big, though.
It's your
Yo, this is a
bloody
nice
fault
infirmary, dude.
Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel, but no. You just had to have the last blow, didn't you?
Bullocks! I hit you first. Just by a hair, but it still counts.
Your head's made of oak, is it? Didn't even feel it when I bashed it.
I'm feeling it now, all right. My
Does this actually look like the plague, bro?
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
I mean, I have high... we're not dumb. I mean, 27 is pretty decent, I think, but we'll see.
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taken a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much.
Casper, what's up, man?
Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albich? Albich of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albich. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz. I'm here at the command of Sir Peter of Pisek, serving as Albich's aide.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. And I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh. Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all. All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse.
Bloody
they sleep
diarrhea?
most of the day. And when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
My alchemy's super good
Joachim,
too, though.
you say?
They need help.
Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
My thing is, it's typhoid, So typhoid has you shit and bloody diarrhea?
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhner. She gets her work assignments from steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Your guts turn to liquid? Fuck, dude, that sounds crazy.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
Okay, so we'll start with the confessor right here.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
You don't have to break the... Ooh. You know, both of those options we are...
I'm not asking you to reveal anything. Just point me in the right direction.
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
I understand. I won't pressure you. Get some rest.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you, lad.
Alright, so we just gotta bring him some,
That's our little duel. One more thing. Oh, give it a rest, for Christ's
some
sake.
flowers.
My head's killing me.
And my shoulder. It looks like we're even.
So the confessor cell's over there. We could probably just grab any flowers from outside, really, right?
Nothing's helping.
Grab him some fucking
Calm down
dandelions or
first.
something. It'll be alright.
Why did you say it hurts?
Grab some dandelions. Some chamomile.
Praise God.
Look, I saw how you were lugging those crates.
But this old man really got me outside picking fucking flowers, dude. What the hell? I'm a whole ass dude, bro. I'm a motherfucking man. I'm a man. Do I get paid for this? No, we're just doing this shit out of the kindness of our heart, dude. We don't have access
God be
to
with you. Keep the peace.
Bro's gonna be happy with his fucking dandelions, chat. I have not played the Legacy of the Forge DLC, no. We'll give this man a handful of fucking dandelions and call it a day, bro. I got 81 dandelions in my inventory. We might check out the Legacy of the Forge DLC after this one.
God grant you help.
Dude, my enemy's so fast, dude. Look at him. What is that? Pew!
I bet if I had some...
So, did they take all of our weapons? Damn, Chad, they took everything, bro. All I got is these hands. They gotta have some contraband weapons. I just need a dagger, dude.
One more thing.
Here's your flowers, dude.
Brought the flowers you asked for.
May the Lord reward you.
Yeah, we got some dandelions. There you go. Some chamomile. There you go. There you go, dude.
Here they are.
Thank you, lad. Would you put them in the jug for me?
There you go, dude. See, I'm a good ass dude, man. That's what I do. Oh. Yeah, so we have no weapons whatsoever. They took everything. We do have... Damn, they took my armor too? Damn. So all weapons and legitimate armor gone. Good thing we're a rogue, though. We don't... Old school, thank you for the super chat, man. Why didn't we get a peasant Brian on the thumbnail? Cause I can't take Henry's spot. Henry's he's that dude, man. Henry always makes good thumbnails. All right, so we're gonna get not break in. He gave me the key, so we can get into his cell here. Oh, Daniel asking if I get paid for doing... Like, yeah, I'm a full-time YouTuber now. I've been doing YouTube full-time for quite a few years now. Okay, so we're looking for something in here.
There's not much here.
So is it in this locked chest? I mean, that's some pretty good jewelry and shit.
Where the hell did the confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here.
Should I nab them? Take them shits for now. This is what we do, guys. So why the fuck does the professor have this shit? Let's go talk with the librarian.
Greetings to you. Careful!
Oh, Daniel, it's all good, man. You gotta. It's all good, dude.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
Stealing from monks is a new low. No, I didn't. He shouldn't have it to begin with. We're reappropriating the goods, if that's even a word. Yeah, he's not supposed to have that shit. It's contraband. Yeah, it doesn't count as stealing. We're just taking it back. So what do you know about the brother?
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albich in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Where does he sleep?
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look.
Okay.
What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Decameron.
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Yeah, Contraband Police would be a game we play at some point.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks. That's all I needed.
Till we meet again.
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
Not this. So I'll be something fucked up going on here, chat. Yaroslav's room, I believe he said was... Yeah, it's down this way. Oh, he's upstairs. Okay, it's upstairs. How come these guards get to have weapons? What about me, bro? question is, would I be able to take one of those guards barehanded with them having a sword?
Good day.
Probably not.
I'm sorry?
Shit, I forgot how this went. Old cellar plans.
Plans of the cellars? What did he need those for?
Did it say what they... Okay, so we got that one done. I'm not gonna waste time getting shown around the monastery. We know we can figure it out. It's not a big deal. All right, so we'll go over here and speak with Celestine. Yeah, we got locked in a monastery in the first game, and that was actually a pretty cool mission. It was, you had to like actually abide by like the true monastery time. You had to go pray. It was wild.
We need to steel ourselves with patience, faith, and strong stuff.
This one, no, we don't have to like abide by their schedule because we're not pretending to be one of the monks. It was like going to school at Hogwarts. Yeah, it was even more intense than that. All right, so yeah, this is all the construction they were saying was happening right now.
O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of God.
Good day.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albich put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
It's not looking good so far. He's still delirious. Barely reacts even when someone speaks to him.
God have mercy.
If you tell me what you know about him, it might help him.
What did you want to know?
So let's try to see. I was trying to scare him into it. We've played Hogwarts Legacy and beat it on the channel already.
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
No, that's cap, dude, because he hasn't translated anything.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Well, simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait. Don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because he simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Sure, dude.
Word of honor. Now talk.
He doesn't know I'm an assassin.
I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
We did find that cellar map or whatever.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
He's gonna
Just
die.
for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
Damn, dude. So, I already figured it out, chat. Yaroslav was busting down the other lady's cheeks in the cellar, right? That's how they both got it. And then Yaroslav went and confessed his cheek busting to the confessor and gave it to him. There it is.
Lord God, fill this monastery and the
It's too easy, chat.
with peace and justice. Amen.
It's too easy. Like this detective shit is what I do, guys. When in doubt, cheek it out. It's always the cheeks. It's always cheeks.
And where exactly did you lose him in the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorium, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, "Why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?"
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
I don't even need you to tell me, bro. I already
That's
figured
enough
it
for
out.
now.
I already figured it out. All right, we got to go search the cellar.
Oh, excuse me.
Watch where you're walking, bro. I beat ass. Let me see. How do we get down?
Did something happen, brother? You seem tired.
I know I shouldn't complain. May the Lord forgive me, but I'm getting sick and tired of Julian's slop.
So am I. It all looks, smells, and tastes.
Ah, here we go. This is looks like a cellar to me.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him.
Oh, there's blood.
There's wine in the air.
Or wine.
Someone must have spilled a cask.
Yeah, see, so he had her bent over right there. Oh, never mind. Stop it. Find a key to the door.
I can't open this door without a key.
He was busting her down right in here, chat. He was busting her down right in there. Watch. So we gotta try to find a key. Some food in there. Yeah, my master thief skill, I could just unlock doors that are really easy, like no problem. We don't have to do the lockpick minigame anymore. So Yaroslav was drinking wine and busting cheeks. He's a true fucking rebel, dude. Oh, we gotta figure out where the hell this key is, though. Yeah, so we gotta find the key for that. So, the wench, whoever that dude is, who I'm about to ask about, the girl that was getting busted, they might know where the key is. We're gonna just keep checking the rest of the basement here, though. So the wine had rat pieces. Damn, do you think it was the booze, Chad? They were saying they're slurping the booze? Well, we gotta do a perk point for thieving. And strength. So we can get, if you stay in a fully charged attack, your stamina will slowly recover. Hercules, you built yourself up to look like a reborn Hercules. Every 5 levels of strength, your charisma increased by 1. That's not bad. Charge attacks deal more damage. Blunt damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5%. So we get Hercules here. Health bonus during combat. You gain +3 on strength and agility. Washing at a tub or pure or taking a bath will cure 10 points of your health. Plus, if you go to bed clean, you'll heal 25% faster. Your energy will slowly replenish while doing alchemy, sharpening, and blacksmithing. Jason, thank you for the super chat, man. Check the confessor's chamber. He said we found jewels and stuff in his box. Yeah, I didn't see anything about wine though, but we found jewels. Like he had a ton of jewels in there, so deal more damage. Okay. Thieves' Eyes. It's easier to sell stolen items. Lawbreaker. If you're wanted for a crime, you gain... Yeah, I'm not wanted, though. Stolen items in your inventory will lose their stolen... Oh, shit. Nice. Not that I steal stuff all the time. We had a ton of passive skills that we haven't used yet. Scholarship, fundamentals of medicine. Yeah, we'll use that. Horsemanship. Almost maxed out everything. So for craftsman, we can get the 7. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost 25% less stamina. Oh, so that's actually good because I do repair my own boots. Warfare here. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. And then this one, your attacks will be stronger the more injured you are. The effects will only work if you have... Okay. So go head protection. Swords. We can max out cutting edge. This will call with a saber attack. Yeah, I don't use sabers though. Pole arm. So we did just get a pole arm too. We have one of those. Keeping a distance. Blocking while using a pole arm will be easier, more effective, and will cost less stamina. Attacking with a pole arm will cost 10% less stamina. The strength and agility required to use a pole arm will be reduced by 3. So we go long reach. And then marksman, baby. After a shot from a bow while on foot, your stamina will recover, and sprinting will cost 50% less, making it easier to move. So shoot, move, communicate. Crippling shot. If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, their stamina will regenerate significantly slower, and their combat effectiveness will be reduced. Okay. And then one shot at glory. If you kill an enemy with a ranged weapon, your next shot will deal 50% more damage. All right, there we go. So we're fully maxed out now. What are you doing down here, Solarius?
I'm sorry.
My luck keeps up, it'll be over soon.
I can't pick this thing.
Christ, and I swear I did pray.
No weapon. food. I could potentially pickpocket the guard. Maybe get a dagger off him or something. There's a hatchet. Can't use that though. Okay, so now we gotta go try to see if we can find that key. We'll head over to this first. If we can't get it from here, we're gonna have to talk to somebody else in the monastery. Maybe the guy that was supposed to show us around, maybe he knows where we can get the key. Yeah, the thing about this game is it doesn't, I mean, there is a bit of hand holding when it comes to like the mission markers, but like there's multiple different ways to like finish a quest depending on your skills, like skill checks, who you talk to, like it's very, very good RPG.
You're Zdeněk, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albich is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
So I think she found out about the wine with her maidness and then put her boy toy on.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry, and she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Where's that key?
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albich here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognise Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
Thanks.
Stash, they'd treat me.
It's Maddie. So Valerie's right here. All right, before we do that, let's go see if we could search Homegirl's chest. This is hers right here, right? Whose key is it? Yeah, this is the key. Key to the pantry. Let's grab that. Yeah, she's got a lockpick. 348 groschen? Let me get that. She's gonna die anyway.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
And this is Valerie's. No. Whose is this? Oh, we got a carpenter's axe. Yeah, let me grab this. It's a weapon, chat. It's not a great weapon, but it's a weapon.
She had a terrible fever. The poor thing couldn't even get out of bed. There's no talking to her either. She just kept babbling into your ear. I know. When the young novice Benedict came to see her, he turned white as a sheet.
Maybe it was just his first time seeing her.
There's wine up here, nails. Yo, Val.
Good afternoon.
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room, but we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her, and anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
Why are you so tense?
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
As long as I'm here, he won't touch you. You've got nothing to fear.
That's just it. You're not here forever. One day you'll leave, and then what will happen to me?
I don't think Zdeněk will forget about me so easily.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel! I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
What'd he take?
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Yeah, he got the key.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blazena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
But why would Zdeněk lie about Blazena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blazena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blazena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
There it is.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blazena's got it hard enough as it is.
Where did Blazena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blazena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albich said to find out what I can.
And how is Blazena doing?
So I'm wondering if this dude placed the jewels in the confessor's chest and then placed the fucking money in her chest, trying to like, I don't know.
Honestly, it's not looking good. She's burning with fever and spends most of the time rambling.
Poor girl. I'll pray for her. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here. Take care then.
Could you lend me a... God be with you.
Greetings to you two.
There's obviously alcohol in here. This isn't... Alright, man.
Why is there wine spilled everywhere? Wine in a tub? But it looks watered down to me. An empty wine barrel. Someone's been hammering these barrels shut.
Definitely something shady going on, obviously, with the wine. Alright, let's go check this dude's room. Just want to see if we missed anything real quick.
Every drop burns like hot oil.
Water. That would explain why the wine's such a pale color. It must be seriously watered down. Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
Okay. And then we'll go check his room too real quick before I confront him.
Crying woman from their doorstep. I bet if I had some balls and a mustache, they'd treat me.
Did she say balls and a mustache? So I don't see anything in this room. There's nothing in the chest.
So much for God's love. They chase off a crying woman from their doorstep.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Bro, he's trying to play me, brother.
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
But you don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right. I won't say another word. Just stop shouting. So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
All right, what did you take?
What did you take from Blažena's chest?
Take? Me?
Don't deny it. They saw you rummaging through her things.
What's Blažena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Don't speak about her like that, you hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
So what did you take from her chest then?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blažena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
It's hidden, where I keep the silver from the watered wine. I figured you'd want something in return for keeping quiet.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what
That's exactly what I thought.
All right, come with me.
Bro, you better not try anything. Listen, Jay, he does have a hatchet. And there's a chance he might try to pull that shit out on me. And if that's the case, I'll fucking drink his, I'll slurp his noodle right here and now, chat.
How bold of you. You steal something from us, and then you go walking around with it on. That's not happening.
Damn. That snitch ass bitch. Bob beat his ass. Warning you, bro. Don't fucking pull a weapon out, because you guys think he's gonna try to fucking attack me? I don't think bro's ready to die today. Yeah, the guards are searching for me right now, but we'll be alright.
Come closer. I don't want to shout here.
When you do something stupid, you're gonna...
Hey, you must have stolen that from us. And now you're walking around with it on?
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdeněk's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out. I know you're don't act. I saw
what?
And I know it.
All right.
I'm not. Oh no. Shh. You don't.
All right. So what?
Every drop burns like...
What you take? Don't deny.
What?
Don't speak. And anyway.
Because one...
So that you're a...
Go to...
So what?
I found a key.
What key?
It's for the monastery.
You mean your set?
No.
But how would Blažena?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's...
Then give...
I don't...
So where...
It's hid.
That's exactly what I thought.
All right. Come with me.
Poor Maddie. Who died of a
Let's try this again without...
That's just embarrassing.
So we're gonna have to equip it. If he pulls his weapon on us, I'm gonna have to actually equip I didn't think equipping the axe would have been a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep it in our inventory. I don't think he's gonna try to fuck. He can't be that stupid. I mean, maybe.
Come closer. I don't want to shout here. Hey, didn't you want something?
So where's the key?
Damn it. If you'd only wanted the bloody key, but that's not enough for you.
What the hell are you on about?
You wanted my silver too. I know your kind. Never satisfied. No matter how much they're given, it's never enough to shut them up. You left me no choice.
Oh, no. You're gonna really try this? I don't want a body on. We'll just tell him, keep your silver, bro.
Then keep your silver?
Too late for that.
Look, all I really want is the key.
Then why didn't you say so straight away when I offered to pay you?
Just so you know, you're not getting off that easy.
So you were just bluffing?
Exactly.
All right, I'll trust you. Here's the key. Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
Chad, homie just pulled an axe on me, bro. And now he's at... I don't know. This dude's a fucking scumbag, man. I think he needs to go.
We'll see. I'll think about it. But now clear off.
I'm wondering, maybe he'll be able to get me a weapon. Listen, I wasn't super concerned about fighting him. Like, we could have... But I didn't know if that was going to get us in trouble with the guards, if we're going to have to hide his body. Like, there's so much that goes into just, like, killing dude, you know? And these guards are a lot more kidded than I am.
God grant you health.
Why do you not believe I'm Gaga? Because Lady Gaga has a verified YouTube channel.
All right.
Greetings to you. Let's get in here.
Open our hearts and minds.
do you guys think's gonna be in here?
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I should be the one asking you. Do you even know how I found this place?
No, I don't.
They say one of your brothers used to sneak in here. And one of the maids had a key to the door, too. You see where I'm going with this?
Oh, no. You've got it all wrong.
So this is where all the frickin'... She was just giving it out to anybody, I guess, Chet. She was giving the cheeks to any of the priests, and this was the room she was handing out. That's how she got all that money, Chet. That's how she got all the money.
Calm down. I'm not judging anyone. Both of them are seriously ill now. I'm just trying to help.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were writing a book here. All of us.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
The book looked empty, dude.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So, what's the Decameron actually about?
That's not such an easy question. And you don't look like someone who came here to talk about literature.
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid to hand over the book.
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but more on man. On human virtues, vices, good and bad intentions, and all the forms of love.
Really? All of them?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with that? It mocks your faith.
I said the church, not God. There's a difference, even if not everyone wants to see it.
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on down here, then?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
Oh, I like that. I enjoy a good laugh just about any time.
Then you and he would have got on well. Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So, basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but
Busting
mostly
cheeks.
we were working.
I want to hear a joke,
Go
too.
on, then.
It better be funny.
Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right, then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that someone's breathing too hard."
That was pretty good, chat. That one's pretty decent.
Tell me another one.
What were the last words of St. Lawrence when Emperor Valerian had him roasted alive on a grate?
What?
Turn me over. I'm done on this side.
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
They're so bad that they're almost good.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them.
Tell me another one.
Why doesn't the monastery's rooster crow? Because he's taken a vow of silence too.
Well, I'm not sure this is a good idea, but tell me another one.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
So was Christ when he walked on water.
Damn, dude.
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. Because they all turned up.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, "I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night." The priest replies, "Have you tried taking off your armor before going to bed?"
Oh. I thought he was gonna say something like about like his wife, like tell his wife that like. I feel like these are jokes that like my son would tell me, like my 9-year-old son would tell me.
Tell me another one.
What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course.
These are supposed to be jokes. I honestly don't think any cheeks were being busted, chat. If these guys think that this was like living life on the edge, fucking sneaking away, writing books and jokes, and this is what nobody was busting cheeks, chat. Like nobody was busting cheeks. Cause like they think this is living on the edge. There's no way cheeks were getting busted.
Tell me another one.
The kitchen lad complains to his master. "The cellar's terribly damp." "How do you know?" asks the master. And the lad replies, "Yesterday, a fish got caught in the mousetrap."
I don't even want to anymore. But tell me one more.
So I went to see the apothecary, but I didn't like him at all. He was totally apathetic.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
Tell me another one.
I think I'm out of jokes.
Oh, shame. I was hoping to hear a few more.
Sadly. But once Yaroslav gets better, We're bound to come up with more.
See, chat, that's how you exhaust the jokes right there. You gotta exhaust the jokes.
Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazhina.
And what was Blazhina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazhina's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill, too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazhina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes. At least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albich will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
I ain't no snitch.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you. And may God protect you.
Inky, what's going on? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And again, happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters in arms out there. Okay, so that went... kind of well.
Good day to you.
Christ! I'm too late.
Oh, fuck.
A rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. But he died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it.
He had a strong marigold. Let's close the store real quick.
Some building plans. Looks like a church, and underneath, probably a crypt? I should tell Albich about this.
Fuck.
Good day.
Yeah, they probably got to exploring. Unearthed something they weren't supposed to.
about as much fun as a funeral.
Damn. Where'd old boy go? Where'd the confessor go? Did he die? Damn.
I saw you came here with Master Albich. I suppose that would make you his assistant?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you that.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albich should find everything he needs there. Though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to help him.
Good to know. Thank you. I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Well, you said yourself that at his age...
True. But old or young, every life is precious. At least now he's in no more pain.
I brought him the flowers, though.
And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on with the others.
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
I found some jewellery in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewellery? Where would he have got that from?
The crypt.
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it, but guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, More are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact, fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Pulled that
Just
off.
breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But
the crypt.
Where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions.
Yeah, so I think Ernest found the crypt. He went down there, brought the confessor with him. They found like the jewels and shit. And I don't know if there's something down there. If they opened up a grave or something like that and got it. I don't know what the sickness they have, but...
I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albich. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness. And we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
tibi domine fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc malis omnibus liberatum, et requiem in gredi iubias sempiterna. Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, cum Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Damn place is a ghost town now.
What now?
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
You know, hey, we're stealth master 9000, so if they want us to sneak around, we're gonna sneak around. Give me 1 sec, guys. That puking sound is out of control, dude. All right, here we go.
If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. The sooner you manage to get this sickness under control, the better for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well now. And here you were acting like you'd been forced to take that assistant on against your will.
Actually, that was the case. But let's get to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
Right. It's just... I wouldn't want to catch it too.
That's understandable. It's a risk. No lie. Try not to linger around the crypt more than necessary.
I've just had another thought. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Sounds good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
All right, so we got to get some mint. Let me see here. So aromatic oil, we got to get the recipe for that out of the library here. I don't know if I already have like mint and stuff. I stored up a lot of my... No, we don't have any.
Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Celarius.
What's it about?
About food supplies. Even before the monastery was closed, old Julian was a miser. But now we have to haggle over every morsel.
What's it about?
About food.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try. Go and speak to Dinesh. He'll explain what's what.
I've got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me where to find the things I'll need?
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say you'll find some lying around the construction site. And you can gather herbs from Yocham's garden.
And the recipe for the fragrant oil?
The monastery library has extensive collections. I'd be surprised if you didn't find something in there.
Okay.
That's all.
Construction site,
Facts.
garden. Where the hell is Yocham's garden, though? Is it this one right behind us here?
I'll have to watch out for those patrolling knights.
So we're looking for sage, mint, and oil, right? Yeah, 4 mint, 4 sage. That's thistle. There we go. Okay, we got 20 sage from that. And then mint. There we go. Okay, we got the mint, we got the sage. Now we got to get in over here and get access to the library. I think that's going to be the pain. Am I sick? No, I'm good. Yeah, my son is the only one that ended up sick. So we can probably get in this door here with the cover the least amount of ground.
Of your wrath.
Okay, library's, I think, second floor, right? That's to the basement. Here we go. Okay, so now we're looking for the aromatic aroma. Here. Yo, I found it for real. Chat, I found that shit for real. It was just in this book, because of course I knew exactly where to go, because I'm a motherfucking genius. It's too easy, chat. Alright. The only thing is, let me see. Potions, aromatic. So it'd be like a perfume, right? Okay, so now we just got to go to the construction site and the alchemy bench. The alchemy bench is over here, back where we started. And then the construction site's over here. So in here, we're not trespassing for some reason. But then as soon as we come out here, we're trespassing. I mean, this should definitely be a Game of the Year contender.
Christ, what now?
Saj, how you doing, bro?
Ah, Sakura. Damn it.
Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna brew this up. We haven't done alchemy. I love the alchemy in this game. It's probably one of the coolest, most immersive alchemy systems ever. So the aromatic. Gunpowder, scatter shot powder. So I didn't see the recipe for it, guys. Oh, I think we do it on the when we craft. I don't think we actually have to make the oil. That's why I didn't see it in here. I think when we go to make the mask, you combined all of this stuff with the mask, I think. Okay.
How long do you think we'll be standing here? As long as God will. And as long as His grace, the abbot, requires it. Right. Maybe, walk? I'll keep watch here for a bit.
You sure? I'd be happy to stay here with you.
That's all right. Your legs must be going numb by now anyway, eh?
I bet, yeah. All right, then. But I'll be back soon.
Yeah, so we're trespassing right now.
Huh.
I wonder if these dudes are gonna snitch on me. I think they should be alright, right? Oh, we're looking for some rope. And leather.
You know how I mentioned those spikes? By all the saints, you won't knock it off, will you? Go on then. I'd use them, no doubt. But they're going to rust. And when they rust...
Don't you know there's a quarantine?
Oh, you got any leather in there, dude? I seen the pig skin over there, but I would have to steal that one. Those guys are around. Oh, here we go, here we go. Deer skin. Got it.
God bless.
Good day.
All right, so now where the hell do we craft this thing? They said... So now it says, yeah, now brew the aromatic oil. Quick Strike, thank you for the super chat, dude. I think it has to be this essential oil. Yeah, unlike the common for cleansing the air, it has to be this one. But it said it needed mint. But Quick Strike, thank you for the super chat, dude. DLC is reminding me of Father Rochford. Ever meet him? The former Marine rifleman served with confirmed me at POI or Paris Island. Had about poverty, Navy commander driving around. No, I've never met him. No. Quick, how you doing today, man? Happy Veterans Day too. But Meatball, appreciate you. Yeah, I think it's this one here. So we'll start off with this because it does say a mint. Or a sage and So we'll do this one. All right. So add comp. Let me get an idea of what we got to do here. All right. So we'll need oil, 3 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage, and a handful of valerian. Do I have valerian? I do not. Does anybody in chat know, is it the essential oil that I gotta craft? It has to be. It's the only one that's in the new one in the book. And it says it's used to clear the air or whatever. But the mission didn't call for valerian. That's why I'm confused. It called for mint. And it called for sage. So I'm pretty sure if I needed valerian for the quest, it would have told me to pick it up.
You best move along.
Damn quick. I didn't know about that, dude. We'll know though once we craft it. It'll tell us yes or no. Like if we get credit for it. Z, thank you for the super chat. Happy Veterans Day to you. Thank you for your service. We salute you. Hope you have a great day. I appreciate it. Yeah, today's been good. It's been cold. A lot of snow. All right. Let's see. So, we'll need oil, 3 handfuls of chamomile, a handful of sage, and a handful of valerian. So we add oil, then we do chamomile, boil for 3 turns. Then we grind the sage, add it to the cauldron, boil for 1 turn, grind valerian. Okay, so 3 chamomile, 1 sage, 1 valerian. That's it. All right. So we don't even grind it. All right, oil. And it's on a normal flame too, right? Yeah. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I don't even have chamomile on me? How? Essential oil is the recipe? Okay. Yeah, I didn't have chamomile on me somehow. That shit's everywhere, though, for the most part. supposed to be back in the 60s tomorrow, though. Yeah, not here. Pretty sure it's supposed to stay pretty cold, but yeah, we got like 4 inches, 3, 4 inches of snow. It's quite a bit of snow.
Oh, Christ.
All right, here we go. Let's try this again. So chamomile, mint, valerian. Or not, it was sage valerian. I wish there was a way to like flip through these pages faster, especially when you got to get to the last page of the book. All right. All right, chamomile. Two and 3. Get that off the fire. Then we got to grind the sage, add it, boil for a turn. Right, and we grind a valerian, and then we add it with no boil, right? Yep. So we grind this. That should be good. Henry's fragrant oil.
I've got everything I need to make the plague mask. Now, just to actually make it.
There we go. Ooh, easy, chat. Max level, too. Means obviously we did it. We did it perfect. So let's make this damn plague mask. We need the mint. We need the leather, the rope, and then the oil. There it is.
I hope this works.
Let me see, what does it look like? Do we gotta put it on? The plague hood. Oh, chat. It finished our ninja build. Now we're actually ninja assassin fucking Henry, dude. They gave this to us for assassination purposes, not for surviving the plague.
Greetings to you, friend.
Christ. Here's the end. Good evening. What do you need, lad?
I'd like to ask you something.
Look, I don't want to meddle in anything. Go and ask Lois over there. He knows everything. Farewell.
Loisa? You Loisa? No. You Loisa? No. There he is.
Corva, what's that you're wearing? And what do you want here?
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You heard the talk. They say there's some pestilence going round.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm not exactly feeling... Oh, my best. Tell me what I need to know. Oh. And I'll be off.
Christ almighty! What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything, just don't come any closer.
Have you noticed anything odd lately? Suspicious?
What, during work? We're at it from dusk till dawn. No time to be watching what's going on.
Sure, but while you're working, you must hear a thing or two. You know how folk chatter while they work.
Well, I suppose there are two groups of workers here. Us lot working above ground, and another lot working down in the crypt. We don't talk to each other much.
Why not?
They're a right bunch of bastards. Maybe because they've been at it longer than us. They hardly ever come up before we knock off. Some of them probably even sleep down there. Ugh.
Why are there two crews here?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt. We hardly ever see each other.
Where can I find the other crew?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Okay.
Who's in charge of your lot?
Andra, our foreman. But the work's clearly laid out. He doesn't have time to be breathing down our necks all the time.
I haven't seen him around. Where can I find him?
No idea. Truth be told, I haven't seen him myself in a while.
And that doesn't strike you as odd?
You think, what, he's sick too?
Well, he's definitely not in the infirmary. Hopefully he's all right. Thanks. That'll be all.
Okay, so the tent's next to the monastery for this other group. It's over here. So this is for the crew that works underground. Got a guard coming up. Golden Cruise, damn.
Oh. Now that looks a bit dodgy.
Yeah, these guys definitely found something underground.
You can't be here.
Stand up, would you?
Damn, homie shooed me off. I was about to have to beat his ass. Seriously, I've been climbing over this fucker the whole time.
You'd best move along.
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right. Old Julian seems to think the sick can live on decoctions and ointments. We get nothing but scraps.
Well, maybe I could try speaking to the Solarius myself and see if I can, persuade him.
I won't stop you, but I've tried everything I could think of. What's your plan?
I slit his shit.
This is serious. If I can't get through to him, I might have to force him somehow.
Force him? How?
Don't worry. No need to prepare another bed at the infirmary just yet. But if I put a bit of pressure on him, he might give in and agree.
I won't lie, I've thought of that too. But be careful. The walls have ears around here.
Alright, so Solarius is over on this side. Okay, we gotta get back inside. Alright, so this is the dude we're gonna have to probably slurp his shit from the back. Can just knock his ass out right now. We'll talk to him though.
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute over food supplies for the infirmary.
A dispute? Is that what he told you?
Well, not in those words exactly.
I really would like to help, but you must understand that I can't. No one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to live off the supplies, and if we are to endure, we all have to tighten our belts.
And what about the abbot? Will he tighten his belt too, or is he exempt?
Don't insult his grace in my presence. Father Jan fasts regularly and sets an example for us all.
Since you brought up the supplies, how much is actually left? Are we talking days, weeks, months?
Months. Not even in my most hopeful dreams. With small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm that destroys what's yet to be harvested, we'll last 2 weeks. 3 if we're lucky.
Then Albich had better get a move on. Look, I know it's difficult for you, but we can't just let the poor infirm suffer in hunger. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay the favor. Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like mad, and I can't get any sleep. And they're so brazen. One of them stole my spectacles yesterday. I can't read without them.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. But make it quick.
All right. Thanks.
We just gotta get this dude's fucking glasses. Like, people always asking me to do some real basic stuff.
Mine.
Oh, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
I think there's a way to throw rocks. I forgot how to do it. Does anybody remember? I don't remember. I know there's a. I think there's a button to like just throw a rock. Throw stones. G. Well, you better throw that shit better, dude. Got it. Slayer, where you at? Oh, this was that guy we seen before. Okay.
I've got your spectacles.
Show me. Are they all right?
Don't worry, they're fine.
Praise the Lord. Without them, I'd be like a mole.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes. And what are you standing around for? You're going to want something in return for that little favor, aren't you?
You said you consider giving the infirmary a larger food share.
Did I say that?
Aye. In return for bringing back your spectacles from the magpie nest I had to knock down.
So, are my spectacles the only thing you found in the nest?
And there was more in there? Why?
I realized I'm missing some other things too. Those thieving pests are smarter than I thought. Go on then, hand over the rest.
All right then. So... Here. Now what about the food?
All right, here's your share.
Damn, awesome. We got the food. Alright, it's getting dark outside, so we'll be able to move around a little easier without getting caught. Fuck, we're on the complete opposite side right now. It's all good. We should be okay. The darkness should help. Like a real ninja, dude.
I got more food for the infirmary.
Should I ask how you managed it?
Julian had a score to settle with some magpies nesting in the monastery garden. Once I got rid of them, he was happy to share some of the food supplies with me.
See, it never occurred to me I could run errands for a bit of extra food like some servant.
Oh, is that so? What do you do for Zacharias then?
You got me there. Go on then, let's see what you've brought. Oh, well, it's not much, but it should last a little while.
Okay, so now we got to get into
Careful.
the crypt. With it being dark, it should be pretty easy peasy for us to get back inside. Yeah, we'll see if there's a door or something over here. Cellar's that way.
Shit weather.
so we're not going to use any, can't use my torch, but we got a way around that. So we're going to go with the... This will allow us to see a little better in the dark. Easy. God damn it, bro. Really locked it again? Okay, so go out the door here and then into the main area.
Deliver us from
So what will that door right there get us?
devil's temptation.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
Bro, shut the fuck up, dude. I beat ass. Okay, yeah, we can get in through this door here. Super trespassing here.
I'm sick.
Oh, so those other areas we could have been in, Chad.
That crypt gets me the creeps. We should just board it up and leave. Who'd even try sneaking in? Now of all times.
You never know.
Well, if you say so. Come on then.
Strange.
Man.
Let's hope the master's the trick.
Crypt map.
A map of the underground. They were robbing the graves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh, rotting corpses. A drawing of some kind of cross. Hey? What's this?
You must know about Babel.
Somebody locked me in. I don't have a weapon. I could pick the lock.
What now? Wait till he falls asleep.
So we could pick the lock and confront them. Or we could break the wall down back here. be the less stealthy way to go, though, I believe.
This crypt carries on.
Fucking hell. Why is he poking his nose into this?
So I can sneak up and just slurp both their fucking noodles from all three of their noodles from the back.
Sure he found.
Fuck. Okay, what are we supposed to do right now, though? Oh, we just gotta escape. I got my night vision potion. That shit's fucking me up right now. Making it wicked bright. Go out this way, right? Yep. So my thing is, when you have a potion active, generally you just pass time to get rid of it. But right now I'm in the DLC, it won't let me pass time. So I'm like stuck with this like potion. My guy's like, fuck. I don't know if there's a way for you to like. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think you can like turn it off or like yeah, I don't want this buff anymore, like right here. So they're robbing the fucking crypt.
Christ, Albich! What happened? Are you alright?
I am, yes. But it looks like we've been robbed.
Why? And who did it, for Christ's sake?
Gentlemen, please, keep it down. You're disturbing the patients. For God's sake, what happened here? What a mess.
What do you think? Someone was clearly looking for something.
But there's nothing of value here.
Well, actually...
Albich! You brought them here? What were you thinking?
And was I supposed to leave them unsupervised?
And? Were they stolen?
Thank the Lord, no. I still had them on me.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Can someone tell me what exactly was nearly stolen?
As you know, Henry, I spent a good part of my life at King Wenceslas's court, tending to his health. Thanks to that, I learned much about his private life, what ailed him, how and when he got injured, and what treatments I used. I recorded all my findings and methods, partly in case anyone cast doubts on them, and partly for others to copy, if necessary. If these detailed records were to fall into the wrong hands, I dare not imagine the consequences.
Plenty of folk would pay handsomely for them.
Or try to steal them for that very reason.
Machine, thank you for the super chat. Is it true what they say? Does Henry smell? No, not my Henry. My Henry smells like mint. And so you see the leaves hanging on my face, dude?
Who could have got in and made such a mess?
I was busy tending the sick. I noticed nothing.
Nor did I, I'm afraid. There's work here for 3 more physicians.
That actually made it quite easy for the culprit.
But we still don't know who to suspect.
Surely you realize the abbot himself might be interested in those records.
I don't trust him.
Father Yan?
He's sounding sus.
Nonsense. We've known each other for years.
Not quite well enough. When he heard you were coming, he was pressing me to persuade you to let him read them.
But that's out of the question. Absolutely not.
That's exactly what I told him. The look on his face. If looks could kill, I'd be dead.
How did he even hear about them?
Their existence is no secret. Even King Sigismund mentioned them to me once or twice. And if he ever said anything in front of the abbot...
And the thief waited until the monastery was closed?
So, Albich isn't leaving. Even if he wanted to.
Let's not jump to conclusions. And don't start pointing fingers. Henry, go and ask Brother Benedict and Dinesh in the infirmary if they noticed anything. Maybe we'll get lucky.
All right, then. I'll return to my patients and pretend nothing's amiss. No need to alarm them over this.
Right. Agreed.
I don't trust him.
Lord have mercy.
Did you notice anything suspicious this past hour?
One of the sick men has been throwing up constantly, and I suspect another one's faking it to skip work.
No, I need to know if anyone's been nosing around our room.
I spent most of my time with the vomiting one, or out in the yard scrubbing his bedding. I didn't see anyone.
Someone went through our room, or rather tossed it all about. Likely looking for something.
And what about the alchemy lab? Was that turned over too?
No. I think that one's untouched.
Oh, thank God. I'll go check it anyway, just to be sure. Was anything stolen?
That's the thing. Nothing was taken, so we don't even know what they were after.
I should have been more watchful, right? I'm sorry. I promise I'll keep a better eye on things from now on.
Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault.
God be with you.
Definitely, this is definitely we got a traitor in our midst type energy going on right now.
Did you see anyone go in or out of our room?
I'm not sure. I think I saw a monk go in. I couldn't say who.
A monk? You mean Benedict?
No, it wasn't him. But hard to say. Damn it, why do they all look the same in here?
It's not exactly helpful, I know. Any idea when that was?
Roughly an hour ago. Maybe 2. Has something happened?
Damn it. Never mind. Better if you ask Zacharias. I spoke with Benedict and Dennis. Neither noticed a thing.
I thought as much. We've all had our hands full here. So, we still know nothing.
I might have something, but I'm not sure yet how it ties to those records.
What do you mean?
I went down to the crypt, and I found open tombs and rotting corpses.
Good God!
No sign of a mass grave, though. Just individual tombs.
That's both good and bad news. At least we can now rule out the plague. But if the workers caught something from the air around those tombs, then anyone else could catch it too. Why did they even open them?
They were probably looking for something inside. I found this sketch.
That looks like the emblem of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. But why would they look for it among deceased abbots? Even putting aside that it's sacrilege, I don't see the connection.
Nor do I. But there must be one, because they locked me in the crypt over it.
What?
I managed to get out and ran straight back to you. But I was interrupted by this ransacked room.
Maybe we'd better keep all this to ourselves. For now, at least. You might ask Crispin about the coat of arms too. With luck, he'll find something in the archives that sheds some light on how it all connects to those open tombs. But best do it tomorrow. This evening's been more than enough. One adventure a day is plenty.
Agreed. Let's clear up the room, then sleep.
We'll be wiser come morning.
Nice. So that should wear off my my potion that I had in my body too.
Shocking beast. Kick its ass. You stop that, for Christ.
Yeah, I know, Crocus. I'm excited. I'm actually super hungry. I can't wait for dinner, dude.
Good morning, everyone. I trust you've had a decent sleep. The sick are waiting, and being tired doesn't excuse us from our duties.
All right, give me a moment. Then we'll go and check on the patients. And where's Benedict, anyway?
If I may, gentlemen. Haven't you heard? There was a fire here last night.
A fire? Here at the monastery?
The small shed by the mill house burned down, but it was probably just an unfortunate accident. Thank the Lord it's all over now.
And no one was hurt?
Well, that's the thing. No one burned, but there were 2 men in the shed. Or rather, 2 bodies.
Bodies? Whose were they, for God's sake?
That... I don't know, sir.
And how do you know they didn't die in the flames? Just because they weren't burnt to cinders doesn't prove anything.
I didn't see them, but they said there were no burns, and it didn't look like they'd suffocated either.
So, how did they end up there? What killed them? Didn't anyone tell you about them?
They were sent to be washed, but the washers noticed, signs.
How do you know about these signs? Did someone examine them?
No, they were only to be washed. But when the signs of illness were spotted, the abbot ordered them locked away in the hops store. Ludolf promised he'd send one of his men to guard the door. No one is to go near them.
That was highly irresponsible. Someone needs to examine them thoroughly. We can't afford uncertainty.
You want to bring them to the infirmary with the others? No. No, let them stay locked away somewhere separate.
Are you afraid the other sick might get even worse? At least we could have them all in one place.
Who found them? And how did he get them out?
Elijah, one of the lay brothers. He ran into the flames thinking he could save them, but they were already dead.
And what was he doing outside in the middle of the night? You don't suppose he had something to do with it?
He's never been any trouble. There's no reason to suspect him.
Was anyone else there besides Elijah?
No, or at least no one I know of. I'll leave you to it now. If you need me, I'll be with the sick.
I'm going too. Disease? Fire? What next? A swarm of locusts?
First they ransacked my room, now this. I don't like it one bit.
Do you think the fire's got anything to do with what they were after in your chambers?
Who knows? I feel like someone wants us gone, and they're trying to frighten us into leaving.
All the more reason to get to the bottom of this.
But I can hardly go poking around myself to find out what really happened.
Don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
Well, maybe Zacharias was right after all. You never know when an aid like that might come in handy. So, what's your plan?
Quite a few things, actually. I'll take a look around the burned-down shed. There might still be some clues.
Good idea. It might have just been an accident, but it won't hurt to make sure.
I should probably speak with the lay brother who pulled the bodies out of the flames.
Elijah, right? But be gentle. No one should have to go through what he did last night.
What about the corpses? You said you wanted to examine them.
And that's what I'll do. We can't afford doubts when there's a deadly illness spreading.
But Benedict said the abbot forbade it, and that one of the knights is watching over them.
If he's got any sense at all, he'll understand this is serious. A proper diagnosis is key to the next step.
Whoever it is, he's still following orders. He'll know the risk if he disobeys them.
So what do you suggest I do?
Leave it to me.
So what you're saying is, use an unorthodox approach.
Well, I'm no physician like you, but I've learned a lot about the illness. I could say I'm your apprentice.
That won't be enough.
Then I'll explain to him the same way you did to me. We need to examine them and find out what was wrong with them, or we'll never get anywhere with treatment.
That's probably best. But you must examine them thoroughly. And don't be repulsed.
So, what exactly should I be looking for?
Anything unusual. You know well the symptoms the sick here have, but a keen eye may spot other signs too. If you're not sure, just try to remember what you saw. If you describe it to me later, I should be able to identify it.
I can't think of anything else.
Nor can I. Well then, best of luck.
Yeah, we actually got full-blown Ninja Henry now. Damn, it didn't give me credit for the sleep. So my potion is still active. Oh, we could sleep here. Let me see.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Reaper with the year, thank you so much. Bob with the 7 months, and Terry with the 13, guys. I appreciate it. There, it's almost done. PM, there's no such thing as too much dialogue in an RPG, dude. So that potion should be done here any second. That's good. That's good. I don't have... Okay. So I got exit saves. No snaps, though. We got to craft those up. But we're going to end this one here for tonight, guys. We're going to end this one here. I'm going to go eat some food. And then we will be back here shortly with another live stream. We're going to be playing some more of that other survival game, the Outbreak Island. We'll do another episode of that. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But I want to say thank you so much, guys, for all the love and the support. I do appreciate you guys. Come checking out the DLC. If you guys do want to see more, just smash that like button, drop comments, let me know what you guys thought. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Hey, Sergeant McClellan, thank you so much for this huge super chat, dude. Hope you're having a great, relaxing Veterans Day. It's been a good day, man, minus the snow. But it's been a pretty good day so far, brother. I hope you're having a good one yourself, man. But all right, guys, yeah, like I said, I'll be back here in a little bit. I think the wife's cooking dinner right now. I'll probably just raid over to her so you guys can see what's going on over there. See what I'm about to be eating. But all right, guys. Again, if I don't see you later on tonight, I do hope you have a great rest of your night. And everybody else, I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.